Hey guys, we're going to do a special, quick little episode of, I don't know, not really 5 Minute Murder, but we're going to drop this on the 5 Minute Murder channel. I have been asked by several people to kind of do a walkthrough of my little set here. And so I want to do that real quick and just show you guys all the crazy stuff that I have here and give you a little history on some of it. And hopefully it won't be more than 5 minutes. So we'll see. All right, I'm going to flip this camera and you get to see all my mess. Oh, look. So over here, we have a Sideshow banner. For those of you that talk to me all the time, you know that I am really, really into Sideshow stuff. And I've got a bunch of comic books and actually some games that need to be shipped out. I'm waiting for boxes to come from my other company to ship those out. But if you look over here, I have some Sideshow stuff. Pinhead. I have Houdini's book there. I've got a couple Sideshow books. And then a creepy looking, I don't know what he is. He's a fairy or something. A mummified humanoid with wings. And there is my ticket to the 1893 World's Fair. So that is an original ticket. That is right where H.H. Holmes was. That's when he was killing, as well as old P.T. Barnum and everything else. I've got my buddy Jeff Bertrand does some great artwork, and I picked up his Flatwoods Monster not too long ago at a convention that I was at. I'll show you this. This is another buddy of mine that does a bunch of artwork and stuff, and that is a piece of brick from Houdini's house. That is an original Barnum and Bailey Greatest Show on Earth, advertisement. There is a Houdini cuff key up there. There's a P.T. Barnum CV, guy that did a really cool Chamber of Horrors thing. There's P.T. Barnum. This is really cool over here. When I was a kid, I used to go to, Canada, up to Niagara Falls. When I was a kid, they had a Houdini museum up there. And it burned down shortly after I was there. And I saw a couple, about 6-7 months ago or so, I saw on Etsy that they were selling artifacts from that Houdini museum. And so this is the light box, or at least the film from the light box, that told how Houdini walked through a brick wall. And you can see down there, he had a screen on either side, he had a carpet, there was a trap door that was open, and he could go under the brick wall. So really, really cool. I ended up buying that mainly because I loved that museum as a kid, and I wanted a piece of it. So I own a piece of it. So there you go. A friend of mine did an awesome board game version of Killers, the card game, like Killers Monopoly. Up here, my buddy Barcode has a lot of great artwork, so I have his Zodiac. Jason Stoffer, who does a lot of artwork and is the main artist in our Serial Killer Kids cards. These are some of the first artwork that I got from him. That's old Ed Kemper. Over here, we've got Jeffrey Dahmer with the drill. And then I got an Albert Fish up here from him. All drawings. He does great, great work. Check him out. And these two in the middle, that is my Gacy and my Richard Ramirez from Louis Rasconi. And this side of Gacy here was done by my buddy Acid Brain. So there you go. There's a little Rasconi and a little Acid Brain. So yeah, check that out. Rasconi's awesome. Of course, we have our Welcome, Let's Talk About Serial Killers over here. We've got a well-placed bone saw in the corner there. Nico, who is a friend of mine as well. There is a swatch from his COVID face mask that I have. Of course, Nico is the Vampire of Paris. And if you watch my first episode of Serial Killers Around the World, I do an interview with Nico on there. So, Armin Meiwes, or Meiwes, however you pronounce that. You know me, I can't pronounce shit. But he was the guy who solicited some people to come and be victims. And they agreed to be food for him. And then he cannibalized them and killed them. So Armin is in jail. But yeah, that is a little swatch from a piece of his carpet, I believe. Here is some dirt from several of the Zodiac's uh, different kill scenes. A buddy of mine, Jeremiah, did this amazing Manson, kind of like, what's his name? I can't think of his name now. Andy Warhol. He did it like an Andy Warhol kind of print. He has Blood Witch, and if you notice, it's a 5 out of 10. So I have number 5. Awesome, awesome print. Over here, this is really cool, and I told you, some of you guys, I mentioned that I'd put this up online because this is really cool. This is David Berkowitz, the son of Sam. It is his newest Bible track. So he's got a little thing up there. Good old David Berkowitz, right? Which is really funny because in here he talks about, oh, maybe it's on the back. No, it's over here. He talks about how the dog was talking to him and telling him to kill. So what was that about him not killing anybody? Really funny. And this is a cool thing. I got another buddy of mine that does all this metal work and stuff. Yeah, I picked up an Albert Fish one from him. And then we've got, this is, God, there's so much glare. Sorry, guys. But this is, again, a Nico print. And he does great, great artwork. Of course, this is Richard Ramirez that he did. Nico is an incredible artist. The same friend that did the board game for me of Killers, a card game, printed this off for me. And so I always have that up behind me. And then here is one of my favorite comic books. This is the comic book art, the cover art for Red Room by Ed Piskor. Love his stuff. He actually signed it for me up there. And then, let's see, where is it at? Jim Rugg also signed it. He was the artist on that, but it's Ed Piskor's comic. So yeah, Jim signed that. I don't think Ed signed that one. Huh, interesting. Anyway, but there you go. That is the set that I have here. Oh, there you go. You guys can see my mess from the other side of the room. I got shit everywhere. But then I also have the H.H. Holmes and the Ted Bundy gravestones from Scarefest Studios. Of course, you guys know my little friend here. But here, I'll show you. There's all kinds of stuff in here. It's not just a face. There's more faces and fingers. And in the bottom, if you can see that, there's teeth down there. So, yeah, it's a whole weird little thing. Oh, I didn't show you this. This is really cool here. That is, I'm trying to think who did that. I can't think of who did it. Oh, there's my setup where I have my camera set up. But that is a mask. Let me turn. Hey, there you go. Now you can see my face. But that mask is a replica of BTK's mask that he would wear when he was, well, after he was killing, when he would dress up in the ladies' clothing and do all the bondage and stuff with it, with himself. He would do that self-bondage, and that is a replica of the mask that he wore. So all that lovely stuff sitting behind me. I think I mentioned this to some people before, so I'll show you this on the other side of the room too. Motel Hell, great movie, and has some cool autographs on there. And then I have Nightmare on Elm Street, which I'll be getting rid of that soon. I'm not a huge Nightmare on Elm Street fan, but I am a huge Halloween fan. And these are several autographs from different people in the movie. There's old Dick Warlock from Halloween 2. There's Tony Moran from Halloween 1. There's Nick Castle, Danielle Harris. Then we have Halloween 4, H2O. There's James Jude Courtney, who is in the newer Halloween movies. And there is, that's from Rob Zombie's Halloween. And then there's my big Halloween Kills poster, workout space stuff. Oh, this is cool over here. I forgot. This is Murder Junkies. That is, and it's signed on there somewhere. Yep, it's signed right there. You can barely see it. But old Merle Allen, that's G.G. Allen's former band, and Merle runs it. I got all my board games over here because you guys know that I make games. So I've got all kinds of games all over the place. Here is my paint chips from James Earl Ray's cell, which just consequently happened to be the anniversary of that, the death of Martin Luther King, on the 4th of April. So there's a good old shrunken head, another shrunken head over there, the original artist print box of Serial Killer Kids. There's a whole bunch of stuff for sale. Paint chips from James Earl Ray's cell. This is a cool little hypodermic needle, a like at-home kit that I got. There's my chloroform bottle, my arsenic bottle, all kinds of stuff. There is a card where the Menendez brothers are in the background, which is pretty cool. That Mark Jackson card. There is some stuff from Shakers. This is another serial killer who did some artwork. A buddy of mine gave me this, and I can't remember who it is. It's Jim Rzycki. I don't know. He's a Polish dude. And then here's all of my my stuff from Clay Guy. There we go. All of the stuff that he did for us for our release of Speed Kills. There we go. And there's a whole bunch of my library of stuff from all kinds of different killers. There's old Richard Ramirez. That's my dad's wrestling mask. He was the Destroyer #2 back in Championship Wrestling from Florida. Of course, Michael Myers. Here's my whole Halloween shrine. And there's another signed Nick Castle. And then here is my collection of books that I use for reference material on all the shows that I do. And one of them is missing right now. Where's the green one at? I'm not sure where that's at. I'm going to have to find it because the green one is missing. I don't know where it's at. I got to find. Oh, it's over there. It's over in the corner. Okay. But anyway, yeah. That is the whole set, the whole side of the room. So those of you that are all interested, sorry that I kept you for 12 and a half minutes rather than just 5. But it's a big room, and there's a lot of shit in here. And for some reason, you guys wanted to see it, so I figured I would show it to you. All right. So anyway, thank you guys for this special edition of 13-minute murder. I don't know. All right. See y'all later. Bye.